Hey guys, what is going on? Shadow of Nexus back here with another video, and we gotta talk about the Steam machine only having 8 gigabytes of VRAM and why I have been vindicated and I was right that 8 gigabytes of VRAM are enough for gaming. I had a video that I made about let's say 4 or 5 months ago that got over 100 dislikes and almost 300 comments where everyone in the comments seemed to disagree with me and say, oh hey, 8 gigabytes of VRAM is trash, 8 gigabytes of VRAM is terrible. And now Valve, they go ahead and they reveal their Steam machine and it has 8 gigs of VRAM. Now look, okay, would it be better if it had more gigabytes of VRAM? I think it probably would have, but look, at the end of the day, Valve knows what they are doing. They're not going to give a system 8 gigabytes of VRAM and only have it last for like a year or two. Come on guys, you people were wrong, okay? And by you people I mean the haters on my 8 gigabytes are enough for gaming video. And this is the part 2 for this as well, because I was right and you people can take your L and I will take my W, because guess what? The Steam machine has 8 gigabytes of VRAM. So hey, if the Steam machine is literally showing games like Black Myth Wukong, like other games and stuff like that as well, big AAA games, okay? Cyberpunk, Black Myth Wukong, even though I think Cyberpunk is kind of trash, but hey, that's besides the point. But hey, these games here are literally being played on 8 gigabytes of VRAM. The game is literally going ahead and going to be able to be played on 8 gigabytes of VRAM. All these games, okay? The Steam machine is literally here, okay? It's not out yet. We don't know how much it's going to cost. If it costs a lot of money, it might not be really worth it. But when it comes to it, guys, the Steam machine is going to be a absolute success, or it's going to be an absolute failure, just like the original Steam machine. And guess what? I remember the original Steam machines. Like, you guys here do not know what the Steam machine had, okay? Like, all these people hating in my comments being like, oh hey, 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough, I don't want to turn down textures to low settings, I don't want to play at low settings, I don't want to play at 30 FPS. Like, dude, you are not the target audience. If you want to play the games to max settings, get a 5090. I've literally said this so many times, okay? If you want to play games at the absolute max settings, at 4K resolution, at 144 FPS, 240 FPS, buy a 5090. What is stopping you? Okay, yeah, it's the money, okay? It is really expensive, but when it comes to this, okay, the Steam machine has 8 gigabytes of VRAM and is playing all these games. And not only that, it's being marketed for 4K gaming, okay? 4K gaming with FSR, obviously, with upscaling. But when it comes to this, guys, I have a feeling that these games and stuff like that are going to be working great on the Steam machine. And guess what? They're working great on the Steam Deck as well. So again, I have to ask you guys, okay? All the people that were hating on me, why did you not see this coming? Why did you think that 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough for gaming when clearly there are 8 gigabyte of VRAM GPUs right now? Okay, you can literally play games like Claire Expedition 33, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. You can play games like Doom the Dark Ages. You can play Indiana Jones and the Great Circle at decent settings. Yeah, sure, you're not going to be maxing everything out, but guess what? Even on 16 gigabytes of VRAM on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, you're not going to be able to max that game out. So you people were wrong, okay? And I was right. And guess what? I am still going to be taking that W, because it doesn't matter if I got 100 dislikes on my video, okay? It doesn't matter if like every single comment literally disagree with me, okay? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I got 2.4k views on this video. I got like almost like what, 20 subscribers or so from this video as well. So yeah, at this point I have to say I'm not really disappointed, and I am completely okay with 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Like, I just bought a system a few days ago that was $700, and guess what? It has a 4060, it has a 9600X, 1 terabyte of storage, and 16 gigabytes of DDR5. And guess what? I can literally play almost every single game okay, that I want to play. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, perfectly fine. Doom the Dark Ages, perfectly fine. Ninja Gaiden 4, perfectly fine. So again, I have to ask, like, what are you guys talking about? The 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough, okay? If you want to play games at the max settings, yeah, sure, okay, I can agree with you. 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough for 1440p or for 4K. But if you're playing 1080p and even 1440p with upscaling, or even 4K with upscaling, there's no issue. Like, seriously, guys, like, I am absolutely flabbergasted that nowadays people are just being like, oh yeah, hey, you know, it's okay that the Steam Deck or the Steam machine has 8 gigabytes of VRAM because, you know, Valve is a company that we love and we support. But hey, whenever someone like me says it, or when someone else says it as well, there's other YouTubers also said this as well, like, they're like, oh yeah, hey, what are you talking about? 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough. So hey, at the end of the day, you guys have to tell me, is 8 gigabytes of VRAM enough, or is it not enough? Or is it enough for the Steam machine, or is it just not enough in general? Okay, like, people are so selective with this, it's just complete nonsense at this point, okay? And look, I understand, okay, the Steam machine probably is going to be around 800 bucks, which, that's just another topic for another video. I think if this thing is 700 bucks or 800 bucks, it's DOA. There's no way, man. Like, there's no way. Yeah, sure, there was other Steam machines that were like maybe like 3,000 bucks back in the day, but this is just absolutely ridiculous that anyone would even consider to buying a Steam machine for that price. That is absolutely asinine. I cannot even see anyone paying that much money when you can literally get a PC brand new for like the same price. That will be significantly better, okay? Like, this is just getting absolutely insane, guys, at this point. I know the whole DDR5 thing and the whole VRAM is getting more expensive as well. RAM, VRAM, DDR5, DDR4, all this stuff is getting super expensive, but like, it is just getting crazy to the point where I have to say, okay, I really have to say that in terms of the Steam Deck, or the Steam Deck and the Steam machine, both of them, okay, they might both be going up in price, because honestly, the RAM issue, okay, and now the Switch 2 is probably going to be going up in price, the PS5 is probably going to be going up in price, Microsoft is already talking about the Xbox Series X going up in price. So hey, at this point, guys, the whole gaming industry is all messed up and there's really nothing that we can do about it. But yeah, I just really wanted to say, why did all these people come on my video, okay? Why did all these people come on my video and tell me that 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough for gaming? They were constantly hating me, calling me a liar, saying, oh, hey, I'm lying if you want to play esports games. They were literally calling 8 gigabyte GPUs e-waste. Are you going to be calling the Steam machine e-waste as well? Are you going to be doing that? No, you're not, because you love Valve and you're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. Sorry, I'm not saying it properly, but yeah, these people are hypocrites, because you know why? They can go ahead and they can hate on anyone else for saying something that's not the same thing that the other popular people are saying. But yeah, hey, as soon as their favorite company, Valve, is like, oh hey, we're gonna have a Steam machine, it's gonna be super powerful, it's gonna have Half-Life 3, it's gonna be able to play games at 4K 60 FPS with FSR, but it only has 8 gigabytes of VRAM, and people are just like, oh wow, this thing is amazing, it's so cool, I cannot wait to get it, I cannot wait, I am so excited. But at the end of the day, you people are hypocrites, because you were telling all of us that 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough. And I know I've literally said this a lot of times in the video already, but I really just want to say this, because you people were literally going on my video, hitting dislike. Over 100 people disliked the video. Almost more than half of the people disagreed with me, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with me, but they were hating, they were leaving hateful comments, they were doing all this stuff, and guess what? The Steam machine has 8 gigabytes of VRAM. That's all I have to say, guys. I know this is a pretty awful video, ridiculous, but that's it. I'm gonna take my W, you guys take your L. The people who disagree with me, take your L, I'll take my W. Alright guys, gonna be it from me for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.